In the Premier League, there have been 6 teams that have stood over the rest, and they become known as the Big Six due to how powerful they've been and how much revenue they bring in. These 6 teams include Manchester City, Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Spurs. In this video, I'm going to be ranking the Big Six over the last 6 years in terms of 3 different criterias: their performance in the league, the FA Cup, and European football. So I created this point system. So in terms of league, first place 6 points, second place 5 points, third place 4 points, fourth place 3 points, fifth place 2 points, and sixth place gets 1 point. I'm only counting the Big Six and not any other team in the Premier League. And in terms of European football, winning the Champions League, 15 points. And for the teams that reach the final but lose it, they get 5 points. Winning Europa League is 10. Reaching the Europa League final but losing is 3 points. The Conference League is 5 points. And then for the FA Cup, you get 5 points if you win it, and you get 2 points if you reach the final but you lose. Alright, first let's start with the 18-19 season. This season probably was the best season we've ever seen from the Big Six in terms of European football and also the Premier League. So you have Man City first, Liverpool second, Chelsea third, Spurs fourth, Arsenal fifth, and then Man United sixth. Alright, now let's get into the points. Man City was 6 points, Liverpool was 5, Chelsea 4, Spurs 3, Arsenal 2, and United 1. The 19-20 season wasn't as good as the last season, but it was still pretty good. We have Liverpool first, City second, United third, and then Chelsea fourth, then Leicester, then Spurs, then Wolves, then Arsenal. So for the 19-20 season, Liverpool 6 points, Man City 5, United 4th, Chelsea 3rd, Spurs 2nd, and then Arsenal last with 1 point. This is where we see the era of Man City. They're first, United 2nd, Liverpool 3rd, Chelsea 4th, Spurs 5th, and Arsenal 6th. And then this is how many points they got. So as you can see, seems like Man City and Liverpool have been dominating the most so far. For the 21-22 season, we have Man City first, again, Liverpool second, Chelsea third, Spurs fourth, Arsenal fifth, and United 6th. Alright, for the points, City with 6 points, Liverpool 5, Chelsea 4, Spurs 3, Arsenal 2, and United with 1. This was the season that Erling Haaland joined the league and had one of the best debut seasons of all time. Man City first, Arsenal second, United third, Liverpool fourth, Spurs 5th, and then surprisingly, we have Chelsea at 6th. And then for the points, surprisingly or unsurprisingly, City at first again, Arsenal second with 5 points, United with 4 points, Liverpool with 3, Spurs with 2, and Chelsea with 1. For the 23-24 season, we have Man City second. Oh wait, Arsenal second? Surely that won't happen again next season, right? Arsenal second, Liverpool third, Spurs fourth, Chelsea 5th, and then we have United all the way at 6. So we have City with another 6 points. Someone please stop them. Arsenal with 5 points, Liverpool with 4, Spurs with 3, Chelsea 2, and United 1. Alright, now we get into the latest season. Liverpool get first, Arsenal get second again, City third, Chelsea fourth. And I had to take another photo because these two teams were just, I don't know. United 15th, and then Spurs 17th. Liverpool 6 points, Arsenal 5th, City 4 points, Chelsea 3 points, United 2, even though they deserve 0, and then Spurs with 1. Alright, now that I have calculated all the points the past 6 seasons, it's time to see the standings. Man City first place, 39 points, Liverpool second place, kinda close behind with 33 points, Arsenal third, not even close to Liverpool and City with 21 points, Chelsea very close to Arsenal with 20 points, and then United at 5th place with 18 points, and then we have Spurs last place with 16 points. Alright, now it's time for European competitions. So in the Europa League, you had 2 English teams, then you had Chelsea winning 4-1 and smacking Arsenal. And then for the Champions League, with another all-English final with Spurs and Liverpool, with Liverpool winning 2-0. So Liverpool get 15 for winning the UCL final, Chelsea get 10 for winning the Europa League final, Spurs get 5 points for reaching the final but unfortunately losing, and Arsenal get 3 for reaching the final. no English teams reached or won any finals in 1920, so we're going to skip to 2021. So Man City lost 1-0 to Chelsea in the UCL final. Then United lost on penalties to Villarreal in the final. Chelsea did reach the final, so they get 15 points. While City did reach the final too, but they also lost, so they get 5 only. Then United only get 3 because they lost the final. So the only English team that reached the final in 21-22 was Liverpool, and they got owned by Madrid again. And then they only get 5 points because they did reach the final, but they did also lose. And this season, we saw Man City win their first ever Champions League by beating Inter, Bayern, and Madrid. So props to them. Man City were the only English team this season to reach a final and actually win a final too. So they get 15 points. So instead of seeing an English team in the UCL, we saw 2 English teams in the Europa League final with Spurs winning 1-0. And then we also saw Chelsea in the Conference League winning 4-1 and beating Betis in the final. So we see Spurs gain an impressive 10 points this season. United 3 points for reaching the final. And then we see Chelsea only getting 5 points for winning the Conference League final. After calculating the final results for total points from European competitions, we have Chelsea at first, Liverpool second, or Liverpool tied with City, and then Spurs at 4th, United at 5th, and then we have Arsenal at 6th place. Alright, so for the 18-19 season, the FA Cup final was between City and Watford, and we saw City win 6-0. For the 19-20 season, we saw Arsenal get revenge on Chelsea and win 2-0 with a brace from Aubameyang. In the 20-21 season, we saw Chelsea make another appearance in the final, but unfortunately they lost again, but this time they lost to Leicester City. In the 21-22 season, we see Chelsea with one of the most impressive feats of all time, 3-peating FA Cup losses in the final, and this time they lost to Liverpool in penalties. Sadly, we don't see Chelsea making another 4th appearance in the final, but we do see a Manchester derby. Man United took the opportunity to beat City after they were too drunk to play after celebrating the Premier League trophy in the 23-24 season. In the 24-25 FA Cup final, we saw Crystal Palace and Man City. This was a very sad day for all 10 Man City fans because they lost yet another FA Cup final. Alright, now let's calculate the total FA Cup points. So we have City in first with 14, United surprisingly second with 7, Chelsea third with 6, Liverpool and Arsenal tied with 5 points, and then Spurs have none. After calculating the total points across the Premier League, Europe, and the FA Cup, this is the final standings. We have Man City first with 73 points, Liverpool second with 58, Chelsea close behind with 56 points, Arsenal 32 points and just 1 point behind are Man United and Spurs, both tied with 31 points. Alright, that's it. If you liked this video, then let me know and subscribe.